Okay, let's get this party started. Hey everybody, happy Friday. Hope you had a good, happy, and safe Thanksgiving. And I think it's time to run away from some more zombies. Do some more zombie running away. And thanks, Mikhail. Do appreciate the resub. 6 months, 6 months subscriber. That is awesome. Do appreciate the support. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I think we decided, you know, as a group, we collectively decided we're just going to speed run or try to speed run down each hub of this apparent super lab, the central lab complex. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that. We got a weird kind of a situation here in where I have access to, especially the lower levels. They tend to be like everything from here, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 was all one big pipe. 5, same pipe, and then 4, it branched out a bit, but the amount of stairs down are all concentrated right here still, in this same pipe area. There's none over here, there's none up here. So, I'm a little unsure how many more areas below 4 there might be that I can get to. We come all the way back up to here, I mean, we've just barely started kind of looking into this, but then below that, supposedly, we've already been in this area, and there's no other ways down except for way over here. So, I'm not sure this place has that many more in looking at the map. I think what I'll have to do is probably run all the way over to the far side where we've done the least, and I have the least amount looked at, and see if we've got another section over there that has a similar kind of a vertical column structure that we can go down. Because it's looking to me, from the way this map is acting, that I'm not going to get any further if I go down the north side. As soon as I hit this section, we're blocked again. And the only stairs down I know about are over here or somewhere out over here. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I have the same problem right here with the southern area. If we go down here, again, we're stuck here. And I know this is a dead end. We've already explored all of this. So once again, I hit this dead end section. So either I'm missing something or it's a little trickier than I imagine. But I think I've only got one other place to look, that far location there. So, and it may branch out from there and get real complicated again. We'll kind of see. But that's kind of what I'm expecting. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I hope to do. And I really like to get out of here. I'm actually kind of bored of this place. It's fun and all. I'm glad we found it. I'm glad I was able to explore it for once in a live stream. It's one of the few items remaining on my bucket list that I wanted to get taken care of. It's one of the real rare things to try to find and get into. So yay, I'm happy for that. And we had some fun in here. Had some very, very close calls and almost died a few times. But it's too big. It's just too big. It's giving me the same feeling as research facilities. It's just too much. Too much of the same repeated sections over and over and over again. So yeah, it's driving me a little nuts. So we're going to try to get that done, and then we'll kind of see. We're kind of getting towards the end of what I can do in this challenge. All the really hard parts are done. The initial survival with Flimsy, Imperceptive Healer, low physical stats, and super cranked up evolution, we already survived. That was really the hard part. Now it's just kind of shoot everything in the face and kind of move around. So the challenge part is kind of tapering off really, really quickly. So I'm not 100% certain how much further we're going to go on this particular one. As you know, most of my challenges, I try to pick some kind of an endpoint. And this one, once we got started and survived the initial danger area, it became pretty much exploring the central lab. I don't have much of a process or a plan beyond that. We're not going to get much done with magic, so I'm not even going to try. We did finally, in our Bionic Brain challenge, get some bionics in last episode. Only took about 40 hours of gameplay before I finally got some bionics installed. But with our really low stats and health on our head and torso, it's likely if I fail in install, we could just instantly kill ourselves. So I may suicide my character out just by installing CBMs. So we'll see. But yeah, we're at the very top of all of the crafting lists. We're missing a few items or books for like the control laptop or things like that. But after rolling through the super lab here, other labs feel pretty easy, given the the types of enemies we've got, and the Shoggoth hordes, and the lights everywhere, this place is pretty dangerous, but we were able to handle it, so we'll see. This could possibly be the final evening for this particular challenge, and then we'll fire up a brand new one on Monday. So, yeah. What else is going on? Howdy everybody in chat. Yeah, Chili No Beans. I love the design of the research facility from an aesthetic appreciation. But from an actual slog through it, I get the exact same feeling in there that I get in the mansions. It's just, it's too big. I think the scale of some of the buildings and the facilities just gets a bit out of whack. And the research facility is too much of everything. It has all the food you need, all the books you need, all the medicines you need, all the tools you need, all the raw materials you need, all the chemicals you need. It's got everything in one spot. All you got to do is know how to survive against the flaming eyes, pretty much. As long as you can deal with the fungal infection possibility from the flaming eyes or the blindness. It's got everything in the entire game basically concentrated into one building. And I don't like that. So it's just kind of ridiculous. I mean, and I say that from a 50% item spawn rate standpoint. I mean, I always play with 50% item spawns, and it's still crazy way overpowered with crap. So I haven't been into one with standard 1.0. It just boggles my mind what you guys are getting in the 1.0 item spawn research facility. I just can't even imagine. So it's just, I don't like it when contributors just throw caution, or not even caution, throw balance to the winds and just, I'm gonna make the coolest place. It's gonna have all the stuff because I'm cool and my place is cool, and it's just too much in one place. So but hey, ever the play, remember, you guys can have your own opinions. Feel free to enjoy it if you'd like. I just don't like having so much of the game concentrated into one place. At least now you don't have to go there to get the mutagen and serum crafting tools. Those 4 new tools they added into that process. For quite a while there, that was the only place to get them, and I was really annoyed about that. So at least those tools are appearing in other areas now. So that's better. Yeah, so back to our character here. So yeah, we're playing Stephanie Hawking the third. This is probably our last evening with Stephanie. I think I'll likely wrap things up one way or the other by this evening. So yeah, we're at the top of pretty much all the crafting skills. There's not much left for us to learn or to do there. We just started installing bionics finally, so we've got a tiny bit of power. We've got the titanium skeletal bracing that just raises the amount of weight that I can carry. Metabolic interchange for a little bit of power gen. Alloy plating for our head. Way late, but we finally got some armor plating for our head. And internal climate control, which it's nice if I actually leave this place and keep adventuring, because it's deep in summertime and it's stupid hot outside. So I don't know yet what the power draw is compared to the metabolic. It's been a while since I played with the bionics much, ever since the power changes and all that stuff. But that's all we got in so far. We got a few other CBMs laying around, but none of them are really going to be useful or critical right now. And I didn't want to run the risk of just suiciding the character by failing an install. When it wasn't something that we were really going to get an advantage out of. So skill work, we're pretty much done. We're almost to 7 marksmanship, 7 rifles, the hard way, 1 bullet at a time. From 0-0 up to almost 7, even with the focus nerfs and so on. That's a lot of bullets. I've fired more rounds of ammo in this challenge than I have in the last 30 challenges combined. So yeah, we'll see how much longer that 1,600 rounds of ammo per turret lasts. Seems to be more and more people kind of chiming in about that. But it's not a bug, it was designed that way. Purposely to match up with real-world setups. So, whatever. You guys want your realism? You don't want your realism. You want your game balance? You don't want your game balance. Somebody's got to pick. So, yeah, that's the rest of the character. So, Flimsy Imperceptive Healer. That was the hard part for this particular challenge. In addition to, we started on Summer Day 90, so we had absolute full evolution in progress. So our first lab we had to escape had like 15 to 20 Kevlar Hulks. Oh, it's fun to deal with Kevlar Hulks when you have no melee martial arts skills, 666 for your physical stats. It's good times. We had fun. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff down here with us. Here's our map, by the way, if you haven't seen it recently. We actually started right around the corner, right there. And that's the lab underneath that house. And we just got lucky in that lab in that we spotted, while investigating the lab, we had a subway connection. And when we investigated the subway map route, it showed us this little thing right here, from this corner to this corner. So I knew there was a central lab complex over here. And that's the only reason we knew that this was a possibility, because it named it Central Train Depot. Hey there, Oafsalots. Thank you very much for the donation. Do appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Happy Thanksgiving if you partake of that holiday. Or happy Black Friday, maybe. Maybe you worship the almighty dollar, yen, kroner, whatever you worship in your municipality. So we got some stuff. I'm not gonna worry about that. We're pretty much ready to go. We got our HK. That's all I've been using, really, the HK. Every once in a while we pull out the Barrett or we pull out the sniper rifle, but not too often. We've basically been using the environment to kill the heavy stuff and using the HK to kill everything else. And EMP grenades for the odd security bot or pesky turret. And that's really it. I mean, we haven't taken any hits to our gear in I don't know how long. I don't think I've had to repair a piece of gear almost since we came in here. So yeah, we're pretty much speed rolling through it. Hopefully we find some more interesting areas like the Shoggoth village that we came across. Not sure of my sleep cycle. I think I just slept. I forget where we left off on Wednesday, but take a little bit of aspirin just to get that pain gone, get our int back up. And I think we're going to make the trek across the way. I know we were just starting to look through here when I left off on Wednesday. We kind of started poking around in this area. But in between, I remembered we got this situation in the floor below. There's just no way to go. So I'm going to stop investigating that. We never found any finales on this floor, floor 3. So I think I'm just going to head right across. We're going to investigate this one, and then we're probably going to be done with this place. So that is the plan. I've got everything else I need. Yep, more than enough. We vastly improved our weight carry capacity from 85 to 125 with skeletal bracing. So now we can carry even more belts of ammo for our HK. Alright, let's go ahead and head on out. We'll take the route that we know is safe-ish. We've taken this route 60 or so times before. Mr. Bungo playing wrestler. Alright, now I've lost my map memory from here. I need to go back up. Yeah, I need to go back up through this apartment complex. Alright, now it's not as safe. I gotta be a bit careful from here. Safe mode back on again. Nah, that was just a wrestler. Oops. God damn it. That's funny. That's funny. Open door, shock to the torso. How lovely. Oh crap, I'm not wearing my rollerblades, am I? I forgot to put my rollerblades back on. With rollerblades I can easily stay ahead of these guys, but as you can see, I have a bit of a movement disadvantage here. Alright. Reload. Let's fix that problem. These are a lot easier with my rollerblades. Alright, that's how we like to start. A run gets shocked in the torso. So if you're new to this particular challenge, we can't heal for nothing. Nothing. We average about 1 hit point per full 8 hours of sleep for our head, and 3 or 4 for our torso. And that's sure. That's it. It is not good. Who broke all these lights? Did I break all these lights? Or is this the connector point? This is the connector corridor here. Alright, there's the lights again. Alright, safe mode on. We need to go a little paranoid about turrets I left behind long ago. I haven't been over here in quite a while. Alright, north and then east. Hey, I need that soldering iron. Alright, somewhere in here is going to be down, and it's going to be in the middle room. Well, that's right, I forgot we left this. The Macmillan TAC 50. It's an alternative 50 caliber sniper rifle. But I've already got the Barrett, I've already got the Rivtech sniper rifle, so I wasn't really worried about it, so we left it. Alright, this is where we're going to be heading down. I got bandaging going. I do have bandaging going on both. I went all of last, I think, Monday and Wednesday, totally forgetting I actually have spells, or spell. I have spell, which I've been forgetting to use. That is so bad. But it only lasts for a minute and a half, so it's pretty situational. It's not something that I can just cast and then keep on me for a while. So I guess it's not that big a deal. The number of times I think I would have been able to cast it and it would have made a difference is fairly small. Alright, peek! What do we got? Computer storage room with integrated tool set, sterile, and nothing. I've already got an integrated tool set. I don't plan on installing it. I already have all the abilities that it pretty much provides. And everything I install has a small chance of killing me, so... Oh, it would be good. I agree. Grotesque Enhancement would have been good in the past, but they removed the healing component from it, because maybe they watched me abuse it. Maybe they watched somebody else abuse it. Alright, so we haven't explored it all down here, so this is all going to be new. I heard of shocks, so yep. Alright, brute, skitterbots, tough. Shouldn't be a problem so far. And a shock zombie. Excuse me? What the fuck just happened? What just happened? I don't know what just happened. There was nothing adjacent to me. What? No, definitely not a heart attack. There wasn't any smoke or anything. I'm thinking I got sniped, but I have no idea. Huh. No, things like that wouldn't be doing it. I didn't get any real idea of what did it. I refuse to take the death without having even the slightest idea of what killed me. I don't remember seeing any turrets in sight, and if I couldn't see them, they can't see me. We're gonna faux science this. If I'm dead, I'm dead. I'll take it, of course, if it's valid, but I need to find out what happened here. I can't see an explanation for what just insta-killed me. Well, even if the brute hit me, it's not gonna do that much damage. And the brute was down, it was just a tough. The brute had already been killed. No way is a tough zombie gonna hit me through all my survivor gear and kill me. It wasn't either of the two things next to me. Telefrag, it's possible it was a telefrag. It is possible. So far, telefrag is the only thing I can think of. I haven't had that experience yet. I've read people that have been experiencing it. And I have had monsters popping up and down through the Z levels. So it is possible that something from another Z level popped up into the space I was occupying and we got telefragged. Which I do not consider a valid death for game mechanics. Yeah, we're gonna Alt F4 this thing. I hate to do it. I mean, I don't mind dying. I'm all for dying. But I refuse to die and not have any clue what reason. There's no reason that I can see that should have happened there. So we're going to have to run all the way back over there. I think I turned off my autosave when I was testing something earlier today. I got to turn it back on. It's always dangerous when I do that. So I'll have to run back over there. But yeah, that's interesting. Let me first turn my autosave back on, because that's real silly not to have on for the way I play. Alright, all we did was we had some aspirin, and then we took off running, so give me a, a minute or two to run back over there. I'll avoid the skitterbots this time. I just want to see what killed me. If we can figure out what killed me, I'll take the death. I'm okay with dying. It'll probably be the fastest death I've had at the start of a live stream. What are we? Well, I guess I yacked a lot. We are 20-some minutes in. But that was like 2 minutes of gameplay, and I already died. Yeah. Do. Hey there, Shady Zombie. That'd be an example of something that's teleported between levels. Alright, so there's my corpse. There's the brute that I had killed earlier, and there was a tough approaching me. So, what? It definitely wouldn't have been the tough. I mean, he can smack me all day long. He's not going to get any damage through. So, it wasn't this guy. This guy was getting close, but he wasn't anywhere near me yet. He can't even knock me down on my roller... Oh, I don't have my rollerblades on right now. I forgot. Let's maybe the rollerblades killed me. Let's reproduce the full set. Alright. So, it definitely wasn't this guy. From the southeast, you hear kerblam. So you can see where I was standing. And there's nothing. There's no guns. There's nothing in here. Telefrag's gotta be the only thing I can think of. There's a Talon in the room? Oh, is there? Where's the Talon? If there's a Talon, then I'm dead and we gotta take it. Yep, there is a Talon. Alright, I'm dead. How the hell is there a Talon in this room? Huh. Alright, well I got shot in the head by a Talon, so we're definitely dead. There's absolutely no way I would have predicted or known or had any chance of knowing there was a Talon in this room. So, that's 100% no way I would have known. Very, very likely I would have died no matter what. There's just no way to anticipate a Talon sitting there. I'm going to bet that thing is squeezed through the wall and there's a finale room here or here, and that it's either the finale room or it's the mutagen room with all the mutagen supplies and books and stuff. All right, let's. I'm gonna faux science again. So we're dead. The run is over. Sorry for anybody that just joined in. Was looking for some exciting action? We just instantly got shot in the head by a Talon Secbot. So we're gonna mutate real quick. Give myself invincibility so that guy won't pop me. And oh, a Shocker Brute too. Hey, Shocker Brute. So it wasn't even a regular Shocker. It was a Shocker Brute. Cool. So the Talon's not even gonna... Oh, there he tried to fire at me. I love how it's shooting me, but he's not shooting at the Shocker Brute. Which is all sorts of wrong. That's more bullcrap. That Talon should have killed everything in the room. That's the other reason why I didn't even consider that there was one of these guys in the room. Because this thing should be slaughtering... Should have slaughtered everything. Before I got into the room. And had I opened the door and seen dead bodies, I would have gotten cautious. And said, well, what's been killing zombies? And then I would have maybe found it before I got killed. So, this is some more mechanical bullcrap right here. Because he should be just annihilating all of the stuff that's in here, and he's not shooting them. So, that's bullcrap. That's broke mechanics. That leans me towards keeping the character alive. I'm not gonna, but that's some broken mechanics right there as well. Not cool, game. Not cool. All right, I should probably just. I think he can still knock me down, which is hilarious. Screw it. Map, kill monsters. I just want to look at the adjacent rooms and see if I'm right about where that guy came from. Because he either got squeezed up a level or down a level. Because there's no way a Talon is going to be right in this little room. No Talon... let me rephrase that. I haven't done enough central lab facilities, and we already had a Shoggoth area. So maybe this area over here is full of Talon robots in various rooms. That's a possibility. Let's find out. Oh, yep, it's a finale. he got squeezed through a wall from the finale room. So yeah, I got screwed by it transitioning through the wall again. Hey there, finale room. So we got killed. We got kind of bullcrap killed because the security bot was in the wrong room. But that's not broken enough mechanic for me to justify restarting. So there were a lot of them in here. 4 in here and 1 on the other side. What did we have in the tank room? "71 doses of standard mutagen," which is great if you're doing some kind of mutation-heavy run, but doesn't do me any good. Alright, so yeah, it was a finale. Yay, I guess. And it didn't have a matching finale anywhere over here, so apparently there is a finale on floor 3. Another one of those rooms. But yeah, we got killed from bullcrap a couple of ways. Bullcrap 1, the security bot got put in this room instead of this room. Bullcrap 2, security bot was not shooting all the zombies in the room like it should have been. That is wrong. And just a standard room. Alright. I'm going to do just a tiny bit more faux science. I'm just curious. Let's do a map reveal. If you don't want to know more about these central lab complexes, turn away. Go watch Fortnite for a few minutes and then come back when I start up the new series. But I'm going to reveal map and just kind of take a look at just how big it is and what we might have missed real fast. Alright, map is revealed. Oh my goodness. So, that's the floor we knew about. That, I believe, is always the same. After that, I'm unsure. This is the only one I've ever explored, so I can't answer too many questions about how these work. They're super, super rare. I've got multiple thousands of hours, literally, uploaded to YouTube of Cataclysm, and this is the first one I've ever been in. So, that gives you an idea how rare these things are. They're a little less rare nowadays with the tunnel systems. There are tunnel connections, but I don't think this one has a tunnel connection. Nope. There's no subway connecting to this. The absolute only way you would find this is the way I did, which was a nearby subway giving me that little connector right there. But there was no exterior connector to this central lab complex. So had I not seen that and known what it meant, the only way you would know this is if you were driving along like we did and we heard the gunfire. And then we explored out and we heard gunfire way the hell over here and gunfire way the hell down here. That would tell me that with that large of an area, there's a central lab complex underneath the ground there. and then we had to find that single manhole entrance. So yeah, I'm guessing that this is always the same. So you got the top, this is the tube entrance, you got to go down another floor. That's standardized probably, and after that it looks randomized to me. One finale on that floor, the one we found on that floor, none on that floor, none on that floor, oh, nope, one on that floor, none there. That's 7. There's one more there that we didn't find. Yeah, so there was only one more on level 10 also. Level 10 was real sparse. I'm not sure how I would have got to that one. I've forgotten a bit. We had most of that one mapped out. Alright, so yeah, we had quite a bit of this one that we hadn't found. We had found up to... There was no connector over here that I remember. But, however, we had explored quite a bit of it. So, I'm satisfied with the amount that we got explored. I'd consider that a successful exploration. Hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, spiral caverns. Yeah, who cares about spiral caverns? Alright. Yeah, we got plenty enough explored. I'm happy with that. I don't think I'd ever go back. I honestly don't think I would ever bother. It's too dangerous, too big, too much duplicating the same exact rooms over and over and over and over and over again. And it's just too much. Like the research facilities, too much in one place. Not that I'm going to get much opportunity to go back, given, like I said, how hard it is to find these things. But the 100% light is a big problem. So that 100% light is super nasty. But yeah, all right, we're done. QYY. We got killed by bullcrap. Goodbye, Stephanie Hawking III. I wasn't ready to start a new challenge 30 minutes into this evening. Alright, we had fun with Stephanie, though. We got everything done that I wanted to do, so... Surviving the start of it was by far the hardest part, as it is a lot of time with my challenges. I think one of the hardest things we had was just the healing rate. I mean, the last, like, 10 times I slept, we got 1 hit point, like, 8 out of 10 times on our head. That is just ridiculous. So... I'm still hoping that the notes I put up and the comments I made get some kind of change to how the calculations work when you've got lower hit point numbers, because the rounding factor that they use just totally screws people with the Imperceptive healer trait. I think it's causing a lot more than just 10% or only getting 10%. I think you're getting actually less than that, especially for the head location, because it's penalized compared to some of the other locations by the way the math works, as was very, very obvious in mine. I mean, we would get 1 hit point on the head and 11 hit points in the torso. 1 point on the head, 9 points in the torso. It was just stupid unbalanced. And it's all because of the rounding factor they've got built into it. When the numbers get low enough with low strength, low base hit points, and Imperceptive healer, it just triggers some really weird results in the numbers. So... Alright, Stephanie's gone. Now what? Thanks for watching, folks. See you Monday. I wasn't expecting to die.